Hello students, welcome to this session. Now today's topic of discussion, arithmetic questions from IBPS RRBPO and Clerk Prelim exams. Hope you are preparing well. Now please be ready with the pen and paper so that we can start our session. Okay. Look at the directions given here. Footnote is given. The note here, questions marked with the star mark are the models that appeared in the various bank exams in recent years. Okay. Directions, just look at the directions given here. Select the correct alternative from the given choices. So I will give a couple of seconds to you to answer the question. Please read the question as soon as possible and try to answer the question. Okay. Right. Look at the first question on your screen. The sum of the ages of Karan and Charan 8 years ago is equal to sum of the ages of Charan and Arjun 4 years ago. 2 years hence, the sum of the ages of Karan and Arjun will be 16 years. Find the present age of Karan. Dear students, I am using K for Karan, C for Charan, and A for Arjun. Okay. Karan and Charan, 8 years ago. Karan age, present is K, Charan is C. 8 years ago means K minus 8 and C minus 8. So K minus 8 and C minus 8 means K plus C minus 8 minus 8, that is equal to 16. Minus 16. So K plus C minus 16 is equal to sum of the ages of Charan and Arjun 4 years ago. It is equal to sum of the ages of Charan and Arjun 4 years ago. Charan 4 years ago, Arjun 4 years ago. So 4 plus 4, that is 8. Now look at the second point here. Point number 2. 2 years hence, the sum of the ages of Karan and Arjun will be 16 years. 2 years hence means after 2 years. So what is that? Karan, Arjun. Karan plus Arjun after 2 years. After 2 years means 2 plus 2, that is 4 years. K plus 2, A plus 2, that is equal to 16. So how much is the value of K plus A? That is 12. By taking variables on one side, numbers other side. Here, look at this first equation. This is the first equation. And here it is the second equation. By solving the first equation here, K plus C minus A is equal to 16 minus 8. That is 8. Here, positive and negative C gets cancelled. Okay. Now, K minus A is equal to 8. K plus A is equal to 12. Now find out the age of Karan. K value to be found. By adding these two, we get a 2K as a 20. So K is equal to 10 years. Okay. What is the right choice? Choice option number 4. Sandra Vardhana B saying 10 years. Yes, you are correct. Okay. Look at the next example on your screen. A certain sum is divided among P, Q, and R such that P gets 75 rupees more than 1/4 of the sum. Q gets 512 less than 2/5 of the sum. Finally, R gets 3510. Find the total sum. Here I'm taking the total sum as K. P gets how much here? P gets 75 more than 1/4 of the sum. 1/4 of the sum is 1/4 of K plus 75. This is the value of P. What about the Q? Q gets 512 less than 2/5 of the sum. 2/5 of the sum is 2/5 of K minus 512. That is Q. value. What about the R? R is equal to here 3510. By adding all these, we get total value. What is the total value? That is a K. Total sum. Here, total sum to be found. Simplify this. On solving. Dear student, just observe some of the integers. 75 plus 3510. That is 3585. 3510, 75. Minus 512. Here, what is the value? That is 3073. Okay. 3073 is equal to, by taking K on the other side. So K by 4, 2K by 5. Just add these. The 20 is the LCM. So 5K plus 8K. The sum of these two is equal to how much? 13K. So K minus 13K. K minus 13K by 20 is equal to 7K by 20. 7K by 20. Now simplify. What is the cancellation? It goes 7. It goes how many times? 4 times 28. Now 3 times 21 and 9 times. Now multiply this. The value of K is equal to 0 as it is 0. Now the result is 8780. That is option number 3. Third choice is the right answer. Sagar. Yes, you are right. Sagar marked the option as 3. He is right. Now look at the next example on your screen. The price of 2 pens and 4 erasers. 2 pens and 4 erasers, rupees 88. I am taking P for pen and E for eraser, which is equal to the price of 1 pen and 13 erasers. This 2 pen, 4 erasers cost is equal to 1 pen and 13 erasers. If a man has to purchase 8 erasers, then how much will he pay? By taking P on one side and the other side, then what is the result? P is equal to, that is a 9E. P is equal to 9E. In place of P, substitute 9. So 9E into 2, that is 18. 18E plus 4E is equal to 88. Now 22 is equal to 88. The value of E, that is a 4. Now 8E is equal to question mark. 8 into 4, that is 32. What is the value of 8E? 8 into 4, the answer is 32. Right choice, option number 4. Choice 4 is the right answer. Yes. Sandra Vardhana, B. You are right. Next example. From 2016 to 17, the income of Rahul increased in the ratio 5:7. Okay. And his expenditure increased in the ratio 2:3. And there is no change in his savings. Find the ratio of the income to that expenditure of Rahul in 2016. Income, expenditure, savings. 2016, 2017. Income's ratio. The income of Rahul increased in the ratio 5:7. Here it is a 5x and 7x. What about the expenditures? 2:3. The 2y and 3y. What about the savings? They are equal. There is no change in the savings. Savings are here same. Means 5x minus 2y is equal to 7x minus 3y. By taking variable x on one side, y other side, now 2x is equal to y. In place of y, substitute 2x and find out income to the expenditure of Rahul in 2016. Income to expenditure. So 5x means as it is 5x. 2y, y is equal to 2x. 2x into 2, that is a 4x. Simplify. X to x get cancelled. Now, the result is option number 1. First choice is the right answer. Yes, you are right. Sandovardhana B. 5:4. That is a ratio of the income of Rahul to that expenditure in the year 2016. Okay. My dear students, already in the beginning of the session, I told you, note is given here. The star mark question means those questions which appeared in the previous bank exams in the recent years. Look at the next example. 6 years hence, the ratio of x age to y's age will be 7:5. The average age of x, y, and z is 22 years. If z is 16 years older than y, find the present age of x. X, y, and z. 6 years hence means after 6 years. X and y ratio 7:5 after 6 years. After 6 years, 7:5 means what about the present? 7k minus 6, 5k minus 6. Okay. After 6 years, 7:5 means 7k and 5k. Now present age means 7k minus 6, 5k minus 6. The average age of the three members, x, y, z, average means sum of the observations by number of observations, that is 22, means total here 3 into 22, 66. Okay. Z is 16 years older than y. 16 years older than y. Who here? Z. Z is 16 years older means 5k minus 6 plus 16. Means 5k plus 10. Sum of these three values is equal to 66. 5k plus 5k plus 7k, that is 17k minus 6 plus 10. So minus 2 is equal to 66. 17k is equal to 68. The value of k is equal to 4. When k is equal to 4, what to find? X value. X to be found. X is equal to how much? 7k minus 6. Substitute k as 4. 7 into 4, 28 minus 6. That is 22 years. Now the answer for this option choice 1. First choice is right answer. Yes, you are correct. Yes, my dear students, you are correct. Okay. Next. Next example on your screen. Akhil, Bhushan, and Chandra had amounts with them in the ratio 4:3:2. Each of them spent rupees 80 and the respective ratio became 8:5:2. What is the difference between the amount with Akhil and Chandra? Okay. So what is the income? What is the amounts with the Akhil, Bhushan, and Chandra? It is a 4k, 3k, and 2k. Each of them spent 80 rupees. 80. Each of them spent 80 rupees. Now the respective ratio became 8:5:2. So what to find? Akhil and Chandra. Difference in these two values to be found. Akhil and Chandra. Okay. 4k minus 80 by 3K minus 80 is equal to 8 by 5. Simplify this. 5 times of 4, that is a 20K minus 400 is equal to 24K minus 640. The value of 4K is equal to 240. K is equal to 60. When K is equal to 60, what is the difference? What to find? Difference between the amounts with Akhil and Chandra. Akhil and Chandra. Difference is how much? 2K. 2K means 2 into 60. 2K means 2 into 60. 2 into 60 is equal to 120. So what is the right choice? Option number 1. First choice is the right answer. Choice number 1. Now look at the next example on your screen. Kirtana decided to donate 15% of her salary. On the day of donation, she changed her decision and donated 3,600, which is 20% less than what she decided to donate. How much is Kirtana's salary? Let us assume Kirtana's salary as a K. Decided to give 15%. But at the time of donation, what happened here? She donated 20% less than what she had decided earlier. 20% less means now 80%. What do you mean by 80%? That is a 4 by 5, which is equal to 3,600. Which is equal to 3,600. Simplify this. The product of 4 and 15, that is 60. 60, it goes how many times? 60 times in 3,600. 5 into 60, 300. 300 into 100, that is 30,000. Now the right choice, option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Option number 2. Okay. Actually, plan to donate 15%. But at the time of donation, she donated 20% less than what she had decided earlier. Means 80% of earlier decision was the donation. Simplify. Okay, next. There is a 30% increase in the price of an article in the first year, 20% decrease in the second year, and 10% increase in the next year. If the final price of the article is 2288, then what was the price of the article initially? Price of the article, I'm taking P. Increased by 30% means now 100%. When increased by 30 becomes 130. Second year, decreased by 20%. 20% means 80 by 100. Of course, it is a 4 by 5. Next year, increased by 10%. That is 110 by 100, which is equal to 2288. Solving this. Now, 2 zeros in the numerator, 2 zeros in the denominator get cancelled. 11, it goes how many times? So 2 times, 0 times, and 8 times. Of course, here 4 by 5 is the value. 4 into 13, 52. 4 times of 13, 52. 52 into 4. Now, what is the price here? 4 into 520, 20 into 100. That is 2000. Yes, my dear students, the choice for this is 3. The answer for this question, option 3. Okay. Now, moving to the next example. Rama decided to donate 12% of her monthly salary to an orphanage. On the day of donation, she changed her mind and donated 4590, which was 45% of what she had decided earlier. Find her monthly salary. So 12% she decided to donate, but at the time of donation, she donated only 45% of his earlier decision, which is equal to 4590. 45 here, it goes how many times? 102 times. 45, 102 times. Now what next here? 12. Here, 4, it goes to 3 times. 4, 25 times. What about 3 here? 34 times. Yes, my dear students, 35 into 25. 30 into 25 means 750. 750 plus 100. 4 times of 25 is 100. Next, zeros. Simplify. What is the result? 750 plus 100, 850. 850 into 100. That is 85,000. So right choice, option number 5. Fifth choice is the correct answer. Okay. Next example on your screen. A person sold 2 articles at the same price. Option number. A person sold 2 articles at the same price, but he got a profit of 20 on the first article and a loss of 10% on the second article. If the person got an overall profit of 2,000 on each on both the articles, then find the cost price of the article which was sold at 10% loss. Yes, my dear students, please try this example. I will collect the data here. You just try this example and let me know the answer for this. Sold 2 articles at the same price. Sold 2 articles at the same price means I'm assuming X as a value. Now, 20% profit means 120% of the value is equal to X. 120% is equal to X means 100% is equal to question mark. 100% is a question. Cost price. Now, 100 into X by 120. That is 5 by 6 of X. Okay. Next, 10% loss. 10% loss means 90%. 90% is equal to X. Then what about the 100% value? 10X by 9. What is the total cost price and what is the total selling price? Total selling price is equal to 2X. Total cost price means, now here LCM is 18. 3 times of 5, 15. 2 times of 10, 20. The value is 20 plus 15, 35X by 18. Now making a profit of 2,000. So 2X minus 35X by 18 is equal to 2,000. Okay. 18 into 2, 36 minus 35X by 18 is equal to 2,000. The value of X is equal to 36,000. X is equal to 36,000. What we need to find out? The loss, the cost price of the article which was sold at a loss of, means 10 by 9 of X. X is equal to 36,000. Simplify. It will give the value. Okay, what is the answer? 4,000 into 10, 40,000. Right choice, option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Okay. Am I clear? Look at the next example on your screen. My dear students, do I need to repeat any question in the first 10 questions? Do I need to repeat any question? What are the first 10 questions? No? Right. Look at the next example on your screen. A trader marks up his goods 40%. Market price, cost to price of the article is equal to 100%. Means market price is equal to how much? 140%. However, he could sell one fourth of his stock at this price. He sold half of the remaining stock at a discount of 20% and the remaining at a discount of 50%. What was his total profit percentage? Dear students, remember one simple logic here. 1/4, remaining is 3/4. In that half, remaining 1/4 means 1/4. Now remaining is 3/4. In that half means 1/2. Now 3/8. This part is equal to 3/8. What about the remaining part? Remaining part again 3/8. Whenever the number of articles are distributed by using the fractions, better use the total number of article as the LCM of the denominators or product of the denominators. Here 4 and 8, LCM is equal to 8. So I'm taking the total number of articles as 8. Now it is very easy for me to answer the question. 1/4 of the 8 articles means 2 articles. Number of articles. What about the price? However, he sell this stock at this price. However, he could sell 1/4 of his stock at this price. At this price means at a 40% hike, increase in the value. 140% means 140 by 100 means 1.4. Multiply these two, it will give the amount. What is the product here? 2.8. Now 3/8 of 8. 3/8 of 8 means that is 3 articles. The remaining articles is 3. Now 3/8 means the remaining part, in that half of the articles he sold at 20% discount. 20% discount means 140 is the market price. 10% is 40. 20% means 28. 28 discount means, now subtract 28. It will give 112. 112 means 1.12. Now the result is 3.36. What about the next one? The remaining part at a discount of 50%. 50% means half of the value. That is 0.7, which is equal to 2.1. By adding all these values, it will give 8.16. 8 articles, value is 1, means total cost price is equal to how much? 8 rupees. But here, how much he received? 8.26. Means 0.26 is the profit upon 8 into 100. Means profit percentage. Profit by cost to price into 100. Profit by cost to price into 100. Simplify. 100 and decimal get cancelled. Now 3 times of 8, 24. 2/8 means 1/4. 3 1/4 means 3.25. 3.25. The right choice is option number 5. Fifth option is the right answer. Okay. Whenever the fractions are given, to find out the total, to assume the total number of the articles, better take the LCM of the denominators. Okay, next. Question number 12. A shopkeeper marked up a watch 50% above its cost price. When the cost price is 100%, market price, how much? 50% above. Marked up means above the cost to price. He allows a discount of 15 and 25% on it. 2 successive discounts offered on it. If the difference between the profit and the discount allowed is rupees 690, then find the market price. Market price to be found. My dear students, 2 successive discounts of 15% and 20%. What is the single discount equivalent to this? Just apply this format. A plus B plus AB by 100 means minus 15 minus 20 plus 300 by 100. 300 means 15 into 20. Zeros to 0 we can cancel. Now it is 32%. On 150, 32% discount means how much is the value? 52 times, here 3 times. 2, it goes exactly 16 times, means 48 is a discount. Discount is 48 means what is the selling price? It is 102. The profit obtained is 2. And what about the discount offered? 48. The difference of these two is equal to 46, which is equal to 690. And is asking to find out the market price. 150 is equal to question mark. Simplify. By doing cross multiplication, 690 into 150 by 46. 23, 2 times. 23, 3 times. 3 times means 0 is common here. So I'm taking 30. 23 into 3, 69. 23 into 2, 46. 2 here, it goes exactly 15 times. 15 square, that is 225. 15 into 15, that is a 225. 225, 0 is common. So 2250, right choice, option number 5. Choice 5 is the correct answer. Okay. Next. Now, moving to the next example. 2 persons Salman and Virat, started a business with investments of rupees 35,000 and 30,000 respectively. After 6 months, Salman added 20%. 20% means that is a 1/5 of the value. And Virat withdraw 16.2 by 3%. 16.2 by 3 means 1/6 of the value. At the end of the year, the profit share of the Salman is approximately what percentage of the Virat? Salman and Virat. 35,000 and 30,000 are their initial investments. These values they invested for first 6 months. After 6 months, Salman added 1/5 of the value. 1/5 of 35,000. 1/5 of 35,000 is 7,000 added here. So when 7,000 is added, becomes 42,000 for the remaining part of the period. By adding these two, we get total investment for the full year, full time period. Whereas Virat withdraw 1/6 of the value. 1/6 of the value is 1/6 of 30,000, that is the 5,000. 5,000 is withdrawn, means the remaining is 25,000 for the remaining part of the year. By adding these two, we get the Virat investment. Simplify this. In all these 4 parts, in all the 4 parts, 6 is common, so simply cancel it. Now zeros also we can simplify. 3 zeros, so cancel the 3 zeros. 35 plus 42, that is 77. And 30 and 25, that is a 55. Simplify. What is the cancel? What is the question here? At the end of the year, the profit share of Salman, that is 77 upon Virat percentage. 11 7 times 11 here 5 times. What about 5? 20 times in 100. Now the result is 140. Right choice, option number 3. Third choice is the right answer. 77. Okay, option number 3. Next example. The simple interest occurred on an amount of rupees K at 15% per annum 3 years is 9,000. What is the simple interest occurred on an amount of K plus 4,000 at 20% profit, 20% per annum for 4 years. 9,000 is the interest for a period of 3 years on rupees K at 15% per annum. Dear students, 3 times of 15, that is 45. In 90, it goes 2 times. The value of K is equal to 20,000. When 4,000 is added, it becomes 24,000. Now, what to find? Simple interest for a period of 4 years at 20% per annum. Zeros to 0, we can cancel. 4 times of 24, that is 96. 96 into 2. 6 into 2, 12. 9 into 2, that is 180. 180 plus 12, 192. So 19200. 19200, right choice, option number 2. Second choice is the correct answer. Okay. Next example on your screen. The compound interest on a certain sum of money at 16% per annum for 2 years is rupees 2592. What is the simple interest on the same sum of money at 14% per annum for 5 years? 2 years, 16% per annum compound interest. What is the effective rate of interest? A plus B plus AB by 100. Just apply. So 16 plus 16, 16 into 16, 256 by 100. That is 32 plus 2, 34.56. Now 34.56% is equal to 2592. And what to find here? The simple interest on the same sum. Sum is same here. 5 years, 14% per annum. 5 into 14, that is 70. So 70% is equal to question mark. Simplify. 2592 into 70 by 3456 into 100. Why I'm taking 100 here? Just by removing the decimal, I'm adding zeros on the other side. Solving this. 4 here, it goes how many times? 25 times. What about 4? 8 times, 32. 6 times and 4 times. Now look at this one. 3 times of 8, 64. 3 times of 4, 12. 18 plus 1, 19. 24 plus 1, 25. So 3 times. Now solving this. 3 times of 7, 21. 21 into 25. That is 525. 0 is there. So 5250. Right choice, option number 3. Third choice is the correct option. Okay. Look at the next example on your screen. The simple interest occurred on an amount of rupees 10,000 at the end of 2 years is same as the compound interest on 8,000 at the end of 2 years. The rate of interest is same in both the cases. What is the rate of interest? Yes, my dear students, please try this example. simple interest and compound interest. What is same here? Compound interest and simple interest is same here. Simple interest and compound interest are same. On 10,000, 2 years at a rate of R% per annum. How much is the simple interest means? PNR by 100, which is equal to on 8,000. On 8,000, 2 years at the same rate of interest. At the same rate of interest means when the rate of interest is equal to R, what is the effective rate of interest for a period of 2 years on a compound interest means? That is R plus R into R by 100. The value is equal to 2R plus R square by 100. Of course, we can write it as, by taking R common, R plus R by 100. What I'm writing here? R into R plus R by 100. Sorry, here 2R means here 2 will get, not R. A small correction. Okay. When R taken out, 2 plus R by 100. Simplify. It is percentage. Here it is given as percentage. Percentage means by 100. So I'm taking here by 100. On solving, zeros to zero get cancelled. Here 3 zeros and 3 zeros you can cancel. 2 here it goes exactly how many times? 4 times. What about 2 again? 2 times and 5 times. Look at this one. 5 into R, that is a 5R, which is equal to, of course, here R and R gets cancelled. So R to R we can cancel. Now there is no R, only 5 will get on the left hand side. So 5 is equal to, what is next? 2 into 2, that is a 4, plus 2 into R, that is 2R by 100. Solving this. Now what you will get? 4 into 100, 400, plus 2R by 100. I'm taking 100 other side, so it will become 500. The value of R is equal to 500 minus 400, that is 100 by 2. It is 50%. What is the value of R? 50%. Right choice, option number 4. Fourth choice is the correct option. Okay. Next. The average cost of 60 items is 84. Number of items here and amount. While calculating this average, the cost of the 3 particular items were misread as 24, 49, and 26 instead of 40, 75, and 44 respectively. What would be the correct average cost of all the items? Average means sum of the observations by number of observations. Here, misread as 24, 49, 26. 24 plus 26, 50, 50 plus 49, that is 99. 40 plus 75 plus 44, 40 plus 40, 80, plus 70, 150, plus 9, 159. Now here, misread 60 less. Difference in the sum is 60. Number of items is 60. So what is the impact? 1. So here, what is the actual average? What would be the correct average means 84 plus 84 plus 1, that is 85. Okay. So average amount is 84. Now increases by 1 because here the 3 items were quoted less than the actual values. So 84 is 1 less than the actual. So what is actual? 84 plus 1, 85. Right choice, option number 4. Right, next example. A vessel contains a mixture of milk and water in the ratio 7:3. 24 liters of mixture is taken out, 6 liters of water is added. The ratio of the milk and water in the resultant mixture is 3:2. What is the quantity of water? 7K and 3K milk and the water. 24 liters is taken out. 24 liters is taken out means here in these 24 liters, the water and milk will be in the ratio 7:3. Means what is the one part? One part is equal to 2.4. So 7 parts means 7 into 2.4. 7 into 2, 14. 14 plus 2.8. 14 plus 2.8. That is 16.8. Taken out. Now 3 times of 2.4. That is a 7.2. Water. That is 7.2. In a 24 liters, which is mixture is taken out, in that water content is 16.8 and milk content is 16.8 and water content is 7.2. Then what happened? 6 liters of water added. Now the ratio of the milk and water is 3:2. Simplify. By doing cross multiplication, 14K minus 33.6 is equal to 9K minus 3.6. Now 5K is equal to 30. K is equal to 6. What to find? The quantity of the water in the resultant mixture. Resultant mixture means the quantity of water is equal to how much? 3K minus 1.2. That is 3 into 6, 18. Minus 1.2, that is 16.8 liters. Sagar, you are right. Okay. 16.8 liters. Right choice, option number 5. Fifth choice is the correct option. Next. 2 vessels X and Y contain alcohol and water in the ratio 7:4, 8:5 respectively. The ratio in which these 2 mixers should be mixed to get a new mixer containing 62.5. 62.5 means 62.5 alcohol. 62.5 means that is a 5/8. X and Y are the 2 vessels. Alcohol here 7:4 means alcohol 7 parts, total parts 11. Next one 8/30. Mixing these 2, the resultant is 5/8. Now just observe the allegation. 88 is the LCM. 8 into 7, 56. 11 into 5, 55. Difference is 1. Here other side 8 into 13. 8 into 8, 64. 5 into 13, 65. 64 and 65. Difference is 1. 8, it goes exactly 11 times. Now doing cross multiplication, the result is 11:13. The choice for this question, option number 5. Fifth choice is the right answer. Option number 5. Next example on your screen. A vessel contains a mixture of milk and water in the ratio 5:3. After 40 liters of mixture is removed from the vessel, the difference between the milk and the water in the remaining mixture is 100 liters. Find the initial quantity of the mixture in the vessel. Initial quantity means 5:3, that is 8 parts. So 5K and 3K. 40 liters of the mixture is taken out. 40 liters is taken out means in this 40 liters, milk and water will be the ratio 5:3. So total parts is 8. So what is the one part? 5. 5 into 5, 25. And what about the next one? 3K minus 15. 3 into 5. Now, what happened here? If the difference between these two parts is equal to 100. The difference of these two is equal to 100. 5k minus 3k, that is 2k, minus 10 is equal to how much? 100. 2k is equal to 110. The value of k is equal to 55. When k is equal to 55, what about the 8k? 8 into 55. That is 440 liters. 440, option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Choice is 2. Okay. Yes, Sagar, you are right. Next example. PE is 20% more efficient than Q, and both together can complete a piece of work 8/4 by 11 days. If P works for first 8 days alone and the remaining work is completed by Q, in how many days will the total work be completed? What about the efficiency of P and Q? P and Q efficiency, when you observe, Q is 20% more efficient. When Q is equal to 100, P is equal to 120% of Q. So 120 and 100 means efficiency here 6:5. Together completed in how many days? 8/4 by 11. 8 into 11, 88, plus 4, 92 by 11. Together means here 6 plus 5, that is 11. They completed in how many days? 92 by 11. Means the total work is divided into how many units? 92 units. Total work. P work for first 8 days. 8 days alone. Efficiency is 6. 6 into 8, 48. P worked for how many days? 8 days. So 48 units completed. 48 units completed means what is the remaining? Remaining is equal to 44. Now this remaining 44, who has to complete? The remaining 44, Q has to finish. Efficiency of Q is equal to 5. So Q can complete it in how many days? Means 8 times of 5 and 4 by 5. What is the total number of days? Means 8 days plus 8 4 by 5. 8 plus 8, that is 16. Plus 4 by 5. 16 4 by 5. Right answer is option number 4. Choice 4 is the right answer. Okay. Am I clear? Look at the next example. Pipe P can fill a tank in 16 minutes and pipe B can empty the tank in 24 minutes. If both the pipes are open together, after how many minutes should pipe B be closed so that the tank is filled in 30 minutes? My dear students, if you observe, pipe A is working from begin to end, means in 1 minute it can fill 1 by 16, work for 30 minutes. Pipe A. What about the pipe B? Pipe B can empty it in 24 minutes. Now let us assume it worked for X minutes. By joining these two, now we get completion of the work. Solving this, X by 24 is equal to 14 by 30. By taking X by 24 right side and one other side. Simplify. 6 4 times 6, 5 times. Am I right? Now what next? 4 into 14. That is 50. 6 by, sorry. Small correction here. 30 by 16 minus 1 is equal to 14 by 16. Okay. Now, what is the cancellation? 8 2 times, 8 3 times. What about 2? 7 times. The value of x is equal to 21. What is 21? That is the time that B be closed. After how many minutes should pipe B be closed? Means after 21 minutes. Okay. Next example. Yes, please. Hello. Disha Bhattacharya. Disha, yes. Do you have any question? Okay. Next. 40 men can complete a piece of work taking 12 days more than which 60 men can complete it. 40 men and 60 men. Let us assume 60 men can complete the work in D days. Then what about the 40 men? They take 12 days more. Okay. Solving this here, 23 times, 22 times. By taking D on one side, numbers on the other side, the value here, it is 24. In how many days 12 men can complete 3/5 of the work? When 60 men can finish in 24 days, let me check here. 12 men can finish in how many days? Well, here it goes exactly 5 times. So 5 into 24. But what is the work here? 3/4 of the work. 3/5 of the work. 3/5 of the work means 3/5 of the time. So 5 and 5 gets cancelled. 3 into 24, that is 72 days. Now the right choice, option 2. Second choice is the right answer. Okay. Next example. A car travels from Mumbai to Delhi, which is 600 kilometers away at a speed of s kilometer per hour in 12.5 hours. On the return journey, it moves at a speed of y kilometer per hour, but covering the same distance. If the average speed of the car for the whole journey is 57.6 kilometers per hour, find the value of y. Distance from Hyderabad, Mumbai to Delhi and Delhi to Mumbai, that is same, 600 kilometers. Distance is covered on either side, same. Then what about the average speed? Average speed is equal to 2 into product of the speeds by different sum of the speeds. 2 into product of the speeds by sum of the speeds. Here 600 kilometers covered in 12.5 hours. What do you mean by 12.5? 25 by 2. So 600 by 25 by 2. 25 it goes how many times? 24 times. So 2 into 48 into y by 48 plus y is equal to 576 by 10. Okay. 2 times of 24, that is a 48 kilometers per hour. Solving this, how many times it goes here? 2 times of 48, that is 96. 96 into 6. 90 into 6, 540 plus 36, 576. Means here it goes how many times? Exactly 6 times. Now simplify 3 by 5. 5y is equal to 3 times of 48. 3 times of 40, 120 plus 24. 120 plus 24, 144 plus 3y. So 2y is equal to 144. Now it goes exactly 72 times. What about the speed of the car in the return journey? That is 72 kilometers per hour. Means the value of y is equal to 72 kilometers per hour. Right choice, option number 3. Third choice is the correct answer. Next example on your screen. The speed at which a man can row a boat in still water is 15 kilometers per hour. If he rows downstream, where the speed of the current is 3 kilometers per hour, what time will he take to cover 60 meters? I am taking the speed of the boat as b, that is 15 kilometers per hour, and the water, that is 3 kilometers per hour. 60 meters they have to cover. Downstream is sum of these two values. Downstream is sum of these two values. Simplify. Distance is equal to speed into time. Distance here 60 meters. Speed 15 plus 3, that is 18 kilometers per hour. So 18 kilometers per hour, change it to meter per second. So 5 by 18. So what about the time? T value to be found. Solving. 18 and 18 gets cancelled. 5 goes exactly 12 times in 60. Now the time, that is 12 seconds. Right choice, option number 4. Fourth choice is the right answer. Solve. Okay. Look at the next example on your screen. The lengths of two trains are 180 meters and 220 meters, and the ratio of their speeds 1:3. If they cross each other in opposite direction in 18 seconds, find the time taken by the faster train to overtake the slower train. 180 and 220, sum of these two is equal to 400. When the trains are moving in the same direction or opposite direction, the sum of the lengths of the two trains is the distance. So they are moving in the opposite direction. Okay, 400. Now what about the speeds here? 1k and 3k, that is a 4k. And what is the time taken? Time taken is equal to 18 seconds. Simplify. What is the cancellation? 4, it goes exactly 100 times. 2 9 times, 2 here 50. The value of k is equal to 50 by 9. When they are moving in the same direction, the distance remains same. But the relative speed here, opposite direction, the relative speed is equal to sum of their speeds. When they are moving in the same direction, overtake means same direction. When they are moving in the same direction, the relative speed is equal to 2k. 2k means 2 into 50 by 9. And what to find? Time. How much time is t? Solve this. 2 times of 50, 100. 0 cancel. What is the result? T is equal to 9 into 4, that is a 36 seconds. Right choice, option number 3. Third choice is the correct option. Choice 3 is answer for this question. Okay. Next. ABCD is a rectangle such that AB is equal to k centimeter and BC is equal to 4k plus 5 centimeter. If the area of the rectangle is 174 square centimeter, what is the area of the square whose side is equal to 3k? Okay. Now simplify this. AB is equal to 4. Sorry, AB is equal to k centimeter. BC is equal to 4k plus 5. So what is the area of the rectangle? 174. Area of the rectangle means length into breadth. Length into breadth. So k into 4k plus 5 is equal to 174. Now just observe. Here, find out the value of k. Find out the value of k. By using quadratic equation, we can find, or just by using multiplication tables. Now, here look at this one. 4k square plus 5k minus 174 is equal to 0. 174 means here 2 into 87. 2 into 2 into 39. Sorry. 39. Not 2 into 2 into 2 into 29. Sorry, small correction here. Three into 29. Okay. Now, how to get the middle term means 2 into 3 is 6. 6 into 4, that is 24. So plus 29k minus 24k. The value of k is equal to how much? 24 by 4 is equal to 6. What is the root? What are the roots here? Positive 6 and minus 29 by 4. So k value is equal to 6 here. When k is equal to 6 means 3k square side of a square. 3k means 3 into 6, 18. What is the area of a square? Side into side. Side into side means 3 into 6, that is 18 into 18. 18 into 18 is equal to 324. Right choice. Option number 5. Fifth choice is the right answer. Okay. Next. There are two circles and a square. The area of the first circle and the circumference of the circle are 154 square centimeter and 88 meters respectively. The side of a square is 66.2 by 3% of the sum of the radius of both the circles. Find the area of the square. First circle area is given 154. Area 5r square. 22 by 7. R square is equal to 154. 22, it goes exactly 7 times. R is equal to 7. That is the first circle. Second circle circumference is given 2 pi r. 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 88. 2 into 22, that is 44. 44, it goes to 2 times in 88. The value of r is equal to 14. Sum of these radii, that is 4, 7 plus 14, that is 21. Now the side of a square is how much? 66.2 by 3% of the sum of the radius of both the circles. So 66.2 by 3 means 2/3 value. 2/3 means 3 here, it goes exactly 7 times, that is 14. So side of a square is 14. Now find out the area of the square. Area of the square means side into side is the area. So 14 into 14, that is 196. What is the right choice? Option number 2. Second choice is the right answer. Yes, you are right. Now, next example. The perimeter of a semicircle is 54 centimeter. its radius is equal to length of the rectangle. Find the breadth of the rectangle such that the area of the rectangle is 84 square centimeter. Perimeter of a semicircle. Perimeter of a semicircle means pi r plus d, which is equal to 54 centimeter. If the radius of the circle is equal to length of the rectangle, so breadth value to be found. Now, what is the discussion here? Pi, that is 22 by 7 into r plus 2r is equal to 54. Okay. Now 7 into 2, 14, 14 plus 22, that is 36r by 7 is equal to 54. 18 2 times, 18 3 times, the value of r is equal to 21 by 2. What is r? R is equal to L. Now need to find out the breadth. Area is given as 84 square centimeter. So 21 by 2 into b, length into breadth, is equal to 84. 21, it goes exactly how many times? 4 times. The value of b is equal to 8 centimeter. Right choice is option number 5. Fifth choice is the right answer. Okay. Now, next example. A circus tent is cylindrical up to a height of 4 meters and conical above it. Its diameter is 70 meters and the slant height is 72 meters. Find the total area of canvas required to make the tent. So here, curved surface area 2 pi r h and pi r l. Now, 2 pi r h means 2 into 22 by 7. R. What is the value of r here? 70 meters is the diameter, means 35. What about the height? That is a 4. And the slant height of the conical cone here, that is a 22 by 7, r value. What is the r here? R is equal to 35. And slant height is equal to 72. Simplify. 7, it goes exactly 5 times. In 35. 4 into 2. Sorry, 2 into 5, 10. 2 into 5, 10. 4 into 8, 22, 88. 88 into 10, 880. Now, what about this here? It was exactly 5 times. Now, 5 into 22, that is 110 into 72. 72 into 11, that is a 792. 7920 plus 880. So 880. Now add these two values. That is 8800. What is the right choice? Option number 1. First choice is the right answer. Choice number 1. Okay. Yes, my dear students, this is the completion of the questions given in this quant section. That is the preparation for RRBP1 clerical. Do I need to repeat any question again? Dear students, do I need to repeat any question again? You want to see any question? I'm looking at the chat box. If you want to look at any question once again, means you can text in the chat box. Sagar, Sandra, say yes or no. Okay, Sandra, 15th question. Let me check 15th one here. This is the 15th question. The compound interest on a certain sum of money at 16% per annum for 2 years is 2592. What is the simple interest on the same sum of money at 14% per annum for 5 years? Of course, Shiva, I will Shiva Meena. Yes, 13th question also. I will go with 13th also. Sandra, do I need to explain or you want to just solve? Effective rate of interest on a compound interest for a period of 2 years is 16 plus 16 plus 16 into 60 by 100. 16 square, 256 by 100, 2.56. By adding these two, we get 34.56%, which is equal to 2592. And the principal is 100%. Interest is 2592. 34.56% is equal to 2592. On the same 100, the same principal, 14% per annum for 5 years under simple interest means 14 into 5, 70% is the interest. So 70% is equal to question mark. When 34.56 is equal to 2592, 70% is equal to question mark. Cross multiply and simplify. Simplify after cross multiplication, you will get correct answer. Okay. Is it okay, Sandra? Oh, got it, sir. Thank you. 13th question. Shiva, Meena. 13th question. Please look at this. Investments of Salman and Virat. Initially 35,000 and 30,000 respectively. After 6 months, what happened? Salman, they added 20%. 20% is 1/5 of the value. And Virat withdraw 62 by 3%. Means 1/6 of the value. So first they invested for 6 months. Next 6 months, what happened? Salman added something. How much? 1/5 of the initial investment. That is 7,000. 7,000 plus 35. That is 42,000 for the second part of the year. Whereas Virat withdraw. How much here? 1/6 of the initial investment. Initial investment 30. 1/6 is 5,000. Subtract 5,000 from 30, 25,000. We have 4 parts. Simplify. You will get 7:5 as a ratio. Of course, 77 and 55. That is 7:5. 7 by 5 into 100. 140. Meena, is it okay? Anything? Meena, Sandra, Sagar, do you have any questions? Any question you need to check once again? Why to multiply by 6? 6 months. 6 months. Invested first investment for 6 months, remaining investment for next 6 months. So investment profit sharing ratio we get by comparing the investment and time of one partner with respect to other partner. So investment 35,000, invested for duration 6 months. The remaining 42,000 for next 6 months. Here, first part 6 months, next part 6 months. Sometimes you may get 4 months, 3 months, and 5 months, different values. Okay. Am I clear? Meena, am I clear? Yes, Meena, I am looking at the chat box. Anything you want to ask? Yes, my dear students. Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Meena. What about other students? Do I need to repeat any question? Do I need to share any question? Okay, thank you very much. Good night for attending. Good night for it. Good night for this. Thank you. Thank you for attending this session.